Hello, Danica here with another spiritual quick tip to help you in your connection with God. This tip is so easy, and yet it can have a really profound effect on your life. Want to hear it? Here goes. When you wake up in the morning, before you reach for your phone, before you get out of bed to go to the bathroom, before you do anything, this tip is for as soon as you open your eyes and you're conscious. Say these words. Say, "Good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child." That's it. That's the tip. Okay, goodbye. No, seriously though, that is a really quick way to reorient yourself to God and to your day. Good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child. First thing in the morning, you're already acknowledging that there is a God who loves you, who sees you, and who is with you, and who has sustained you through the night. It's a reminder that you do not do life alone. It is a reminder that God is with you in your day, that God cares about you. It's a foundational truth. You start your day with this foundational truth that God cares for you, the foundational truth that you are loved by God, and that you are part of his family. Those are huge foundational truths that can really transform a life when they sink deep into your heart. And so this is sort of one of those habits, routines, rhythms that I strongly urge you to start adopting into your day. It is so easy. Good morning, God. Good morning, God. Rather than what I tend to do more often than I care to admit, which is I reach for my phone. My alarm goes off. It's on my phone. I know, bad. But my alarm goes off. I reach for my phone. I turn off the alarm. Oh, what's the weather going to be like today? Oh, check the weather app. Well, while I'm here, I might as well check my email. And while I'm checking my email, there's a few social media accounts. I wonder what's going on. Let me check this account so now I can see what's going on in the world. And oh my word, all the news that's coming at me. And I'm sucked in. And the next thing I know, it's like 30 minutes later, I've just been staring at my phone first thing in the morning. And you know what? That creates such an awful feeling. I hate the feeling of having been sucked into my phone for so long, first thing in the morning, before I've even gotten out of bed. And maybe some of you can relate to that. So one of the habits that I have started to do, one of the rhythms I have started to do is put my phone away, put it in a drawer, hide it, try and use something else for an alarm other than my phone. But besides that, my first habit is to, as soon as I'm conscious, as soon as my eyes are open, is simply to say, "Good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child," as a way to acknowledge the greatest truth of my life. Now, if you have zero time, if your alarm goes off and you have to jump out of bed and get into the shower and eat your breakfast and get on the road to get to your job in a very short amount of time, then that quick tip can be maybe all you can manage. Good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child. And then you hop out of bed and you go about your day. That would be great. Pay attention to what happens as a result of just reorienting your first words, your first sentence being out of your mouth being about your relationship with God. How does that change how you approach your day? Just notice. Now, if you happen to have a little bit more time, say, maybe you don't have to jump out of bed so quickly, then you can broaden this quick tip into something a little bit more. And this is what I'll do on days where I have a bit more time. I'll start with, "Good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child." I present myself, one might say, to God. And then what I'll do is I'll just sort of think through, how am I feeling about this day that is before me? And I'll talk to God about that. I might say, "Oh, God, I am not looking forward to this difficult conversation I have to have with my daughter, or a lesson I have to do with her because I homeschool. And I might say, I am not looking forward to hearing from our mechanic about the repairs that need to be done on our car. Or I might tell God that I'm just done. I'm fried. I don't want to do anything. I'm tired of making meals for my family. I'm tired of having to think about how to raise my kids. I'm tired of doing things for other people. I might tell him that. That'd be true. There's some days when I totally feel tapped out. Like I cannot do another thing. I don't want to do another thing. And that's first thing in the morning. I'm already feeling tapped out. And then there might be days where I'm like, Lord, I am really excited about this adventure I'm going to go on with my kids today, this field trip. Or I might tell them I'm so thankful that I can go on a walk this morning with a friend, or that I can meet my sister for tea, or I can have some alone time with my husband. I'll tell them the things I'm grateful for, which, gratitude is a great way to rewire your brain. Or I might start with how I feel in my body. Maybe there's things I'm feeling in my head. Maybe I have a headache already. Or maybe I have tension in my shoulders or pain in my feet or whatever it is. And I'll just go through each part and say, Lord, this hurts. Heal me. But basically what I'm doing is I'm spending maybe 5 minutes just telling God where I need his help. I'm telling God what I'm anticipating in my day and where I need his help. Maybe there's some problems that I know I'm going to encounter, and I'll ask God for solutions to those problems before I even get out of bed in the morning. And God is generous and kind, and he says, ask and you shall receive. And so I ask. I spend my morning asking for things that I anticipate for the day. And then at the end of the day, when I go to bed, I can review my day and see how he met me in all of these different areas. But for now, first thing in the morning, I'm saying, good morning, God. Here I am, your beloved child. And I'm going through the litany of things that I might struggle with or things that I might be grateful for. And I'm presenting them to God. And here's how this rhythm and this habit help form and shape me. They remind me that I am not alone. They remind me that I cannot fix my life by myself. I cannot solve all the problems in my life under my own steam, under my own initiative. I need God. And so first thing in the morning, I'm acknowledging my need for God to be with me, to help me, to sustain me in my day, especially on those days when I am done. I don't want to do anything. And so this little habit is reminding me that God does not intend for me to be self-sufficient. My number one sin propensity is to be self-sufficient, to think I have to do it on my own, that I have to suck it up, that I just have to keep moving one foot in front of the other, and that nobody cares about how I feel or what I want. When the truth is that God definitely cares about how I feel. He definitely cares about the things that I want, and he definitely cares about my struggles and desires and joys. And so by acknowledging this first thing in the morning, it changes my approach to the day. It changes how I feel about my responsibilities. It changes how I proceed through my day with all the activities. And it's simply a lovely way to begin the day being reminded that I am not alone, that I'm already loved and cherished before I have accomplished a single thing or done a single thing or helped a single person, that before I've done anything, I am a beloved child of God. And it reminds me of that verse in 1 John 3:1. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called the children of God. And that is what we are. And so before I even get out of bed, I am reminded of this foundational truth that I am loved for who I am, not because of anything I've done for God, not because of anything I've accomplished, not because of anything I haven't done. I am loved because I am a child of God. And that's a great way to begin the day. So I hope that this quick tip, good morning, God, here I am, your beloved child, will help reorient you to the truth of who you are to God. Well, thank you for listening today. And if you find that these quick tips have been a source of encouragement for you in your spiritual life, then drop us a comment or send us an email or notify us in some way of how this has been helpful for you. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.